How's it going, folks? Thorok here, coming at you with another video. My audio cut out, so this is me redoing the intro, and let's get into it. I had a video that I just recorded that I wanted to talk about that I had some better ideas on, so I'm just gonna redo the whole thing. So, I wanted to talk about magic and manifestation and all that crap, and the reason I wanted to talk about it is because I feel like there's a pretty big misunderstanding when it comes to the idea of magic. Because when most people think of magic, you think of like somebody waving a wand and bibbity boppity, now everything that I want is my property and all that crap. But there's something really lacking um in that ideology because we all know that you can't just wave a wand and something happens, because if that was the case, then we would all just have everything we ever wanted and there would be no conflict, there'd be no personal growth, there'd be no nothing. It would just be we would get whatever we want whenever we want, which is a pretty boring way of living, I'd say. If you asked me a couple years ago, I would have loved that, but after a lot of um, pondering and reflection, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed that, because here I am and I'm enjoying who I am now. But that's not the point. I'm getting off track. So the idea of magic and manifestation is skewed now, but does that mean that it's not real? I really do not believe that it is not real now. As I said, it's not real in the sense that you can wave a wand and things will happen, but it is real in the sense that you can create things and do things with your mind. And you might think that I might have like smoked a little bit too much, or like have gone off the deep end, in which is fair enough. I'm probably already there, but it's a lot more simple than you think. So everyone knows the idea of manifestation. You think of what you want it when you get it, but I'll tell you that one's skewed too. If you're anyone who's been anyone and has ever tried to like manifest something, you should know, or you would know, that just thinking about something doesn't mean that it'll happen, because we all think of things all the time. If I'm thinking of something, like say if I'm thinking I want $1 million, do you think I'm going to get $1 million just because I thought that? No, of course not. That's silly. I mean, I wish I was the case, because I want money, but at the end of the day, that's not how it works. But we can still manifest things with our thoughts, but it just takes a little more action from us. So the way I believe in magic and manifestation and creation is, you have to visualize and think of what you want, right? That's the first step. So like, it's one thing to say what you want, but why don't you like write it down so that it's like into existence? Because if you don't write something down, or if you don't bring it out of your head into the world, then it's not going to happen, because you don't believe that it deserves to manifest or take form in the world. And it's a very simple thing to do. All you have to do is just whatever you want, you just write it down on a piece of paper, like, hey, I want that, that's what it's going to be like, and that's how I'm going to get it. And boom, like that, you taking your first step. Now, does that mean you're going to get what you want just by writing it down? No, because that's not how it works either. Now you have to take the steps to create that, to manifest it. Manifestation is not like bringing something out of nothing. It's using the things you have to create things. It's basically art. Manifestation is a art, and it's really up to the person how creative they want to be with the art. Do you want to get a new job? What do? You apply to jobs, and that's that. And then you get back, and then somebody gets back to you, and if it's a fit for you, you take it. If not, you decide that you will continue looking elsewhere. And I'm gonna take these flowers too, because I need these for my garden. But yeah, you can, uh, after you start working towards whatever you're working towards, you'll notice that over time, like, you get closer and closer to it, and sometimes, it doesn't work, but that doesn't mean that the steps that you're taking are in vain. You're learning something from what you're doing, so you'll know what doesn't work, so that next time you go to do it, you know what does work. Now, eventually, things that you do will end up working out for you, and when that happens, you will create the life that you want. And it's really simple when you think of it like that. Now, obviously, it's not gonna be like quick, or it could be quick. It depends on the person. It depends on what it is, like how bad you want it. Like, there's a lot of external factors, and that is definitely something to take into consideration, especially when doing a massive project. However, it is one of the most simple things that you can do, because, you're just working towards a goal. And I know it might sound cheesy, might sound corny, it might not even sound too appealing, and that's fine. If it's not for you, it's not for you. This is a message for people who are genuinely, like, wanting to manifest or create something. And yeah, it's like I said, it's really simple. The hardest part is committing to it, and that's a thing that even I struggle with. I struggle, like, I have trouble committing to certain missions or plans, because I'm like a perfectionist too, and I've got my own faults that I have been trying to work on, and I will continue to try to work on. But I am victim of this too. I'm human, as much as anyone else. But once you have your mind set on a goal and you take the appropriate actions to it, and you figure out what works and what doesn't, you will have everything you want. And that's manifestation. You basically took an idea of what you had, you brought it out of your mind into the real world, and then after you brought it into the real world, then you found a plan or a way of action to create the world in which you wanted. And there you go. You've manifested the thing you wanted to manifest. Now, like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't help. Like, it's not helpful for people who don't believe in it, because a lot of manifestation involves mindset, and if you believe that you can't do it, then you can't. The mind is the most powerful thing. I'll have a video on perspective at some point. That's something I really want to talk about. Probably the next video if I remember. I'll put it in the little book of things that I want to do. But with that being said, I guess that's all I have to say on the matter. If you want to manifest things, you want to create things, you have to be the one to do it and commit to it, and you'll never have the life that you want if you don't commit to it. If you keep giving you all these reasons that you can't, then obviously you can't. You have to believe in yourself, you have to believe in what you're doing, and you have to trust in yourself. You don't even have to just trust in the process, because a lot of people say trust in the process, which is I agree with them, but I know some people don't believe in all that crap. So you gotta trust in yourself. That's the ultimate um problem, ultimate goal. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. Comment what you want to accomplish. That could be your form of manifestation. Write it down in the comments, and you will that will be the first step to doing what you want. And I guess that will do it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace, broskies. See ya.